Hi you guys, it's Lisa. Thanks for stopping at my channel today. Today we're going to work on something that's called a traveler's journal. Look at this, isn't it cool? It's by Graphic 45 and I bought this, ordered it when I was at Creativation way back in January, and it has 3 of these notebooks that goes inside of it, and then the outside of course is a cover, and it's got some pockets. And it adheres inside with these elastic rubber bands. This one is one that I was working on, and this one is by Dilutions, and it also fits in the Traveler's Journal. And I'll link it above where I have the information on that. So this is going to be really fun. And beware, this collection from Graphic 45 is called the Farmhouse collection, and it is amazing. If you like country, if you like roosters, chickens, cows, anything like that, country, farmhouse, you will love this collection. It was new in January, like I said, and I ordered it from Frankie at Let's Create, and she delivered. So I thought I would create this project with you, and I'm actually going to create 2 more of these travelers journals, and I'm going to use some different paper, so stay tuned for those. This is some chipboard that is in the Farmhouse collection, and you can see how cool this is, and it's really heavy-duty chipboard. Now, I didn't use much of this on my projects, but of course there's going to be a lot more projects that I'm going to do with this paper. Look at how amazing it is. I'll turn it sideways here so you can see it. Chickens and cows and roosters. Oh my. My kitchen is chickens and roosters, so I can see doing a lot with this paper, and I know that I'm going to do some mixed media projects with it also. So stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like me to try out or show, and I will definitely go ahead and do that. I love suggestions. And I'm showing you here on the front and back of this paper pad, it has some cutouts that you can use as templates for your creating. Here's the 8x8, and of course the last one was the 12x12. I just did not know which pattern paper I liked better, but I really liked the borders in here, and I can see me doing a lot of cards with this. Now here's something I also ordered, and it's by the same company, same collection, and it is called the Ephemera Pack. And I believe I am wrong. This is the Journaling Cards Pack. I apologize, and I will link all of this stuff below in case you need any of these goodies. I cannot stress to you enough how darn cute these things are. And then I didn't even show you the back sides here, but the back sides look like vintage postcards. This is the Ephemera Pack that I was speaking of, and it has all types of, these are little like tickets. There's all different pieces. It's just a super fun pack of goodies. So we're going to start with the let's see, we're going to take this one out of the dilutions out, and we're going to start with the inside of the planner cover, and I will put all of the measurements for you in the description in case you need any of that. I was thinking I was going to be able, excuse me, to cover the whole front, but that wasn't going to work. So here I'm showing you how I decorated the inside, and then I cut down some more pattern paper, and I'm working on the fronts of those pockets, and I'm just choosing what images I wanted out of that paper. So it is just super fun. Then when you have the right measurement, you stick the paper inside of the pocket and use your pencil and go ahead and draw that little area that we're going to cut out with our scissors. Now, if you had a circle punch of that size, that would work really cool too. And I wanted to show that all of the edges on this project I am doing with my vintage photo distress ink pad, and I am going ahead and using double-sided tape on the back portion of this. And this is really super cool because then you can make it as another pocket. So you have the outside of the pocket covered, and then I'm making the front panel as a pocket. So you can get lots and lots of pockets. You can use lots of things for this project. I really had a super great time. So you can see here how I've got that as a pocket, and then stick some of those ephemera in there and put some of those vintage postcards in there. And oh, there I'm gonna make another pocket, and I'm using a little strip of leftover to embellish the front of the pocket. So the styles and ideas are endless for this project. Just have fun, enjoy the process, enjoy the paper, and have a great time. I'm using again some of that double-sided tape, and this is some double-sided tape that I've had in my stash for a long time, and I don't even know the name of it, but I like it because it rips. You can go ahead and just rip it real easy, and it makes your creating a lot quicker. And I'm using that pen blade there to peel off the backing. And I will also link those. I think they're great, and I see mine are getting kind of gooed up with glue and stuff. Time to maybe replace, get another set. And they're pretty inexpensive. I think you get 4 in a pack for maybe like $10 or $11. Okay, so the front side is done. I really like that. And then I had to make sure I made a hole for that band to go through so that it would work as adhering. Here I'm cutting out the pattern paper that I wanted on the front and back, and I'm making a mark again for that hole so that band can go through. I'm just using my paper punch, and I'm going ahead and adhering that to the back, lining up the hole. The hole didn't line up perfectly, but it worked in the end. I'm just using double-sided adhesive here because I wasn't creating any extra pockets. And a corner rounder is a nice tool to have here also. You can see the corners of that journal cover is rounded. And here I'm showing that I forgot to use my distress ink on the edge, but I'll go back and show you how I just use that real quick. So just creating some layers, creating some texture, creating a really, really fun piece. Here's some more of those great cards, and I'm showing you the back there. And I'm going to use them on the front as pictures, and life's better on the porch, huh? What a great saying. I think I end up with this is my happy place. And you'll see I'm going through them all, picking out ones that I love. Everyone's going to be different. The project does not have to be the same. This is definitely one for you to be creative. And so here you can see I'm using that paper pad, and I saw that large border that looks like tickets, and I thought, oh, that's going to be really cool if I cut that out and I wanted to put that around. Here I'm layering up some of the red gingham, and I have some yellow gingham that I'm going to place on the back there, back cover. Cute. Here I forgot to do my edges like I said, so I'm just quickly going around with my foam tool there. And there's the sentiment that I wanted to use. And I love red gingham. Super cute. I was looking for something for maybe sentiment out of my sticker pack that I could use. And boy, the ideas were just flying through my head here. So I found the yellow in my paper stash that matches the yellow in the background paper. And here's how I actually keep my swatches of plain paper. And now I'm deciding, I think I want to make some like pendants, and I'm going to use that yellow as the base for these stickers. So I'm sticking them down, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut them out with my scissors. And I don't think I used them all, but that's okay. I just put them all together back in my binder that I keep my paper in when I have a big collection like this. I keep it all together, so when I want to go ahead and create something, maybe a whole set of really cool cards, I can just grab it all out, it's all together, and I can just go to town. So I'm just putting those pendants underneath that edge of the focal point on the front, and I'm going to adhere them down, and just 3 of them fit. And look at that, isn't that a cool border that I put on the front there? I really liked it. And again, of course, I'm going to use the distress ink on the edges. Here's what I found as a sticker for the back. It says fresh style, and it is just adorable. So now I'm going to work on the actual notebooks that go inside the traveler's journal, and this was really cool. So I cut the paper to size, and if you would stick the paper inside the pocket and then drew around on the back side with a pencil and cut that line, you can flip that around, and that can be your inside of the back. Isn't that super cool? So there's my front, my cover to the pocket, and then there's the back to the pocket. So I worked on all of those, picking out what colors and combinations I wanted, used some scraps for trim, rounded the edges on the trim, and I'm using my distress ink again, giving that nice detail. And then I decided I wanted to cut out some of those. They're like little file folders. And of course I used the cool pattern paper for the file folders, used the template, and I just cut that notch out with my scissors. And now I can decorate the little file folders inside the Traveler's Journal. This is one of those projects that is so darn cute that you're afraid to actually use it. Well, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and use it. But it is adorable. See, look how cool that is when you put those inside. And then you can use some of those postcards inside. I rounded the edges. I'm going to use the distress ink so that everything is matching. And it gives it that vintage detail. I did it on the outside of the file folder also. I'm going to use that double-sided tape so that I'm making more pockets, so more things that I can use here for putting really neat little notes, pictures, maybe tickets when you're traveling, just all kinds of fun things in your little traveler's journal. And I'm lining it up so that red border shows through there. I thought that was neat. Now you can see here, it's a pocket. So whatever you wanted to put in there. Then I was gonna work on the inside. I'm going to use some of that distress ink. I'm gonna put it right in there with my double-sided tape. And I'm going to leave one of the edges open because I'm going to make it, you guessed it, another pocket. What a great project, huh? I can't wait to work on my next one. I have to get a few other things done, but I'm going to be using a tropical paper pack from Graphic 45, and I think that'll be just as fun. Here I'm getting out that ephemera pack, and I'm trying to use up some of those items. And you can just keep going and going and going. It was hard to choose what to use, that's for sure. There were so many great things. And I still have all those stickers. And I had all those cutouts there. So enjoy. Here's how it turned out. I think it is so cute. Look at that cow. So I put little pieces of ribbon on some of those tags to pull out, and they fit in the pockets there. And I made a little clip. Just take a paper clip and 2 pieces of the sticker and put it on top there, so that looks really neat. That could be a bookmark. I've got all of these wonderful, wonderful pockets. Here I put a little envelope in that I had in my stash, and I went around it with the brown distress ink so everything worked together. Look at that. Side pocket. There's a pocket up there. I cannot believe how cute this turned out. So there's some up-close pictures for you at the end. Please leave comments, share, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know what you thought. I appreciate you, and enjoy this wonderful product, and make sure you check out the links below in case you want to make one of your own. I know you'll have fun doing it. Thanks for stopping. Have a great day.